Humans are so complex. That includes you. And because we're so complex, we need to rest and restore. So, our body is the beautiful temple that houses our amazing soul, and it deserves to be cared for in respect for all that it carries inside and out. So today I want to share with you sleeping is not just one way to get the rest that you need and the restoration. There's actually seven, and we'll touch on each of them briefly. So, what I would recommend is for you to pause and take notes. Go get a notebook or hit record or whatever. Okay, here we go. I'll put some of the stuff in the show notes, but there's some extra things that you'd like to put in that apply to you, I imagine. Okay, so they are mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, sensory, social, and creative. Those are all the ways to give the body what it needs to be able to keep performing without exhaustion and overwhelm and dis-ease. It's a way to stay happy and healthy, which is a big thing for me. Okay, so let's get started. Mental would include, of course, meditation. And even if you have a chatty mind, I know that if you've been following me, you know that you don't have to put the chatty mind in the back seat to still meditate. So it's all about the breath and slowing down. And another way to get the mental reset is to have time with no decisions. You're not thinking about work. You're not multitasking. You're not forcing your brain to do all of these things at the same time. Funny story is for decades on Mother's Day, the one gift I would ask from the kids and hubby at the time was no questions. I wanted a day with no questions. Where is this? Where is that? How do I do this? And did you give me that? Where? Oh, anyhow, it was fabulous. And it was really hard for them. Plus, it was a chance for them to see how much I do because they got to realize how much they lean into me for support, which is all fine. But once in a while, you need the break. You deserve the break. Okay, so give yourself that mental break, be it through meditation or the breath or just choosing not to multitask. Okay, then physical, besides just sleeping, physical would include things that are restorative to your body. Stretching, if you like yoga, tai chi, going for a walk in nature is also a good factory way to reset and rest, as well as the things like massage, facials, sound bathing, all of these things that allow us to slow down, be monofocused on one thing. And then next is emotional. So emotional is allowing yourself to calm. So here we go. We're back to the breath again, which is the cornerstone for everything that I do. So one way to reset your emotional set point and be able to get the restoration that you need is to spend some time with me. So I would look forward to doing that with you. But talking things out with people who you know, like, and trust helps get things out of the hamster wheel of your head so that you can have a calmer state of mind, which leads to a calmer state in the overall being of your wellness and your body. And then there's spiritual. So spiritual is not only spending time with your God, your true source, your higher power, the universe, all of that. That's all important. And going one step beyond is remembering that you are part of the world, of a community, of a tribe. And allow yourself to really feel what it feels like to be part of something bigger, that it's not all about you. It's not all about you, but when you need something, you can reach out and you can get what you need. That's what the emotional, spiritual part of the component is. And then sensory is, can you eliminate the overwhelm, the noise, the chatter, the white lights, the honking, the TV on and the radio on and the computer on and your phone beeping? Can you cut it? Can you turn everything off for just a while? Put the phone on silent and walk away. Google the facts on how much time people spend in front of devices where you're getting that radiation all the time, and you'll understand why it's important that you can minimize your dis-ease by disconnecting. Okay, that's your social reset. Your sensory reset is disconnecting. Now, your social reset is not getting away from social activities so much unless they are a drain. So your social reset and rest comes from getting away from those power drains. Who are the people that exhaust you? They complain, they nag, they gossip, Yeah, you know, you know who I'm talking about. How can you spend less time with those people? That's a way to help reset. So you want to watch out for those power drains that are emotional in your social section. And then say yes to more of those things that are fun, those social people that you enjoy being with, those people who support you and love you, and you laugh, laugh, laugh when you're together. And then the last one is creative. What inspires you? Okay, I'm inspired by music, dancing, creating choreography for my country fit class, writing, and so much more. We all have different ways that we are inspired. So create every day, create a little time to create. What this does is it gets us into our zone of genius, which gets us out of the negative, chatty ego hamster mind. And time just flies when we're in the creative zone. It feels really good. And so that's another way to get your reset. So restoration, excuse me, reset, those all come from a variety of things: mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, social, creative, and sensory. You've got a lot of choices. So start taking back that overwhelm and exhaustion, because you don't have to feel that way. You do not. And if you feel like there's no way out of it, let's chat. Okay. So I'm El Grinnell, and I've been helping people do factory resets, human factory resets, and getting what they want out of life for over 25 years. Let's spend a little time together. So until I see you again, thanks for being here, and bendiciones.